What is going on today, my niggas? It's your boy Invader back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 for today's video. First thing I'm going to talk about, these things are going to be intertwining as you'll see in today's video, but Black Ops 6 got its Season 5 update, right? Apparently they fucked up a bunch of shit, right? First thing being, apparently Ninja is completely broken in the game right now. It does not work in any capacity. And, I just, I really don't know what to say other than the devs are retarded, right? They are idiotic, and they can't seem to do anything right. This isn't a surprise. Right? This is like breaking news. This is bigger breaking news than me saying Call of Duty sucks, right? Like, this is not a big secret that the Call of Duty devs are just idiotic, right? Like, this is not new information I'm presenting to y'all niggas. Like, this has been known for a while. Secondly, when I hopped on to try to play, I was going to play a little bit of Black Ops 6 Zombies for some gameplay for today's video, right? Because I'm running super low on Battlefield 6 gameplay, and I honestly think I've just ran through all of it, so, and whatever I have left is basically just me dying over and over and over again, so I'm probably not going to upload that, so I was going to use some COD Zombies gameplay. And when I spun up Black Ops 6, right, I got a message saying TMP 2.0 disabled, or TPM 2.0 not enabled, or something like that. Check your BIOS or some shit. Guys, this has to relate to the fucking secure boot that the game is going to be making you enable for Black Ops 7. Much like the Battlefield 6 beta, right? You have to have secure boot enabled, right? I did this months ago when Battlefield 2042 made you do it. I turned on secure boot on my PC long before Battlefield 6 was even announced, right? I had the shit on. Like, it was in preparation for it, because it's like, all right, I know Battlefield 6 is going to come out, 2042 is making you turn it on, I might as well turn it on. It sucks, but it is what it is, right? I ended up doing it, it was fine. I played Battlefield 6 with no problems, secure boot was on, right? I'm getting this TPM 2.0 message saying that I need to enable my secure boot or whatever the fuck. So I go and double check. I'm like, is there something off? Like, did my secure boot get disabled? No! Everything is enabled, right? And I do a little bit more research, right? I find some Twitter posts. I find some Reddit posts. Apparently, the dumbass Call of Duty anti-cheat is, I don't know, it's going through a different secure boot process or whatever the fuck. It is a bunch of nerdy mumbo jumbo, but basically Call of Duty, instead of, I don't know, making a functioning anti-cheat for everybody, anybody that's on an AMD CPU is gonna have to update their fucking BIOS just to play Black Ops 7. Now, I don't know if this is for sure true or not, right? But there were all sorts of people saying, yeah, you gotta update your BIOS, and then the message goes away, update your BIOS, update your BIOS. My nigga, there is no way in hell I am updating my fucking BIOS just to play Call of Duty. I didn't have to update my fucking BIOS to play Battlefield. I just had to turn on secure boot, right? Easy enough, right? Like, and sure, updating your BIOS in the grand scheme of things is not that fucking hard. But I shouldn't have to do this. This is the only game that is going to be making motherfuckers update your BIOS. Now, this isn't a problem for everybody, only if you have particular configurations with like AMD EPUs and MSI motherboards, right? And I don't even know if I'm affected by this because I don't have an MSI motherboard, but I do have an AMD CPU. But it's just, man, why the fuck is something like this an issue? Just like, I don't know, do what Battlefield 6 did and don't make the anti-cheat fucking retarded. Like, I shouldn't have to update my BIOS just to play a video game. It's absolutely ass backwards. And then they've recently had a whole sit down with the devs, right, where they talked about the game, right, and they had, what's it called, that bald ass nigga Matt sitting there talking about, yeah, so we removed doors and we felt like the gameplay was a lot sleeker, and we also removed tac sprint. Like, they're just rage baiting a bunch of, you know, morons with nostalgia into buying their game, right? Like, as far as the doors thing is concerned and the tac sprint and shit, like, I've said this before. It's a good thing that tac sprint is going to be less of a thing that you got to be a perk for. Because I'm honestly tired of the tech sprint Call of Duties, right? Modern Warfare 2019 was a flash in the pan when it comes to success, right? It was a combination of COVID and Warzone and, the fact that people were just sitting around at home, right? And the game was fairly unique, right? But it doesn't mean that just because you had one fucking bit of success with that game, it does not mean every single game has to feature doors and fucking, what's it called? And I don't know. Doors, a gunsmith, shit design. Not everything has to be like 19. Tac Sprint. That game, as much as I enjoyed the search and destroy in that game, which is probably the only decent aspect of it, Tac Sprint and all the other bullshit systems of MW19 that have, continued to return in the games have just made them less unique and less fun. And honestly, an old nigga like me is just tired of the shit, right? Between the anti-cheat not wanting to work and all of a sudden now I gotta update my BIOS to get the anti-cheat, to work, right? That's the sole reason of this secure boot crap, right? And like I said, I didn't have an issue with this playing Battlefield where you also have to have secure boot on. I don't have to update my I just honestly think, man, doing all this stuff is jumping through way too many damn hoops to play a video game, right? I miss the days of, when it was Xbox 360, right? And I was a fucking YN, I was a teenager, right? And I don't know. You brought a disc home from GameStop or Walmart or wherever the fuck you bought it, right? You brought the disc home, you put it in your fucking console, and the shit worked, right? You didn't have to update your BIOS or fucking download 3 million stupid things like a day one patch and all this other shit just to play a fucking video game. I don't know. I may be old, but I'm getting real tired of shit like this. Update your BIOS, update this, update your ballsack. I don't care about any of this shit. I just want to be able to spin up Call of Duty, play a little bit of Search with my boys, and log off for the night, right? This is the only game, man, that anytime I update the game, right? I've said this a million times. I'm like a fucking broken record with the shit. But COD is the only game where if you update the shit, you have to sit in the menu for 5 to 10 minutes waiting for shaders to load. Every other game that I play and own on my PC, I don't have to do that, right? If there's an update for the game, I just spin it up and I play it, right? No problem. No big issue, right? Call of Duty, there's an update. Oh, I have to sit around waiting for, First of all, the update takes twice as long as any other game for whatever dumbass reason, right? The devs are just completely incompetent. I'm guessing it has to do with their bloatware called Call of Duty HQ, which honestly, just get rid of the shit at this point. It helps nobody besides your player counts, and your players fucking hate it to begin with. Like I said, I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of the slow-ass updates. I'm tired of shaders taking 3.5 hours to install. I'm tired of the game taking longer than normal to update. Like I said, Call of Duty is the only game that not only do you have to wait for it to update, on Steam for me, but you have to wait for the files to fucking verify and update for an extra 15, 20 fucking minutes every time. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why nobody is playing Call of Duty anymore. Everybody else is playing other shit, right? I know most of my viewers, I'm a Call of Duty channel. I know most of my viewers don't play this shit. They're playing other stuff like Helldivers, Halo, anything but this, Elden Ring, right? The same games I play, right? Gears of War. I've been playing the fuck out of this lately. Well, actually, I haven't. This is beta gameplay. I've been playing a little bit of campaign. Your boy been slacking. But regardless, I don't know anybody that, isn't a masochist that is still playing this game. The only people I know that are still playing Call of Duty at this current point in the year are masochists. They just don't like themselves and they like to suffer. It's the reality of what it is, right? And look, Call of Duty sucks. It's no big secret. But I just wish the devs would take, 5 minutes to quit acting like, retards, I guess, and make a decent functioning video game. Really not that hard. I mean, plenty of other devs are doing it. Y'all have the resources. Y'all got the money, right? It's not like Call of Duty doesn't have money. They sell 200 million fucking bundles in the past couple of years. They got money. They got resources. I don't know. It's probably just going to their CEOs and their executives, right? And they're going to lay off a bunch of fucking devs while they continue to fuck up the... I don't know. I'm losing my fucking train of thought while I'm talking about this. And honestly, guys, I think that just might be it for me in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got to this point in the video, make sure you fucking hit that like button for me. Like, genuinely, do me a favor. Hit the fucking like button. Punch that shit like you're fucking Mike Tyson hitting, I don't know, somebody in the ring, or I don't know who else. Like I said, I'm losing my train of thought. But like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace.